yabato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no na dia si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane bantima ya abato na asai entokwa sim metros for dia budos for the police for no dia si ani abato na ya ato no mu asai injunction da so no we say o mo to eti ene abudo susu aba anya agrom ni police for the si ani say injunction da so eti bantima ya bato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no the si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane bantima ya abato na sei entokwa sim metros for the budos for the police for the si ani abato na ya ato no mu asai injunction da so no we say o mo to eti ene budos so aba anya agrom ni police for the si ani say injunction da so eti bantima ya abato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no dia si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane bantima ya abato na asai entokwa sim metros for dia budos for the police for no dia si ani abato na ya ato no mu asai injunction da so no we say o mo to eti ene abudo susu aba anya agrom ni police for the si ani say injunction da so eti bantima ya bato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no the si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane bantima ya abato na sei entokwa sim metros for the budos for the police for the si ani abato na ya ato no mu asai injunction da so no we say o mo to eti ene abudo susu aba anya agrom ni police for the si ani say injunction da so eti bantima ya abato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no dia si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane bantima ya abato na sei entokwa sim metros for the budos for the police for no dia si ani abato na ya ato no mu asai injunction da so no we say o mo to eti ene abudo susu aba anya agrom ni police for the si ani say injunction da so eti bantima ya bato na amaso entokwa ekoso ano so ha police for no ani metros for no the si ani no bantima constituency abato na amaso asai obie dwane
no yi empenifo a omehwe amanyu in the next 4 years to some of the a typical one yeah Bantima constituency in the Santa region you say penche bi mentimoase bi amaso ema you say chairman fifi ene asenso boache e dia boni ema you say injunction edaso ya time injunction na to atwehye kwa akoto ama metro men fo so aba na opposite for dia be boni you say ya chi organizer delegates bi so prepare eda comfort anoche aban ya sabia ede na ekoso ewo NPP mu ya ho video so a circulate on the social media abra NPP before to abana there's another demonstration so against Justin Frimpong Kodua or NPP General Secretary JFK must go but numbers say who JFK must go no a door switch Ken must go no dia and NPP mu there ana TSC mu honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompa of Japan ni buo ni o and NPP delegate say omo call opposition any 2 years no even Capre Simpoa yedema delegate say mon fan free the various houses na mombra awo the election center no na meto aba no ho aye den de ama the new patriotic party a oko opposition na onyanya 2 years no ne ho asate kire no plus ye bedi the national clean up exercise ho komo ya hu sesia no ani aye nyan ani aye den papa ya hu se woman bi abo awura car bank wo instruct the manager say what na manfo nyina omuntinsi abontene na omunkoye clean up exercise yebuza aso baabi a Ghana ejina no clean up exercise and omani here betimi a stop the very flooding and answer I was a leaders take bold steps na structures see waterway so no yebubu ni nyina na say plus enkomo bebre fie and na no pay awia nwumre baabi a obia no ya mo ache amoha amoajo asamo abata se medin de shaibula sisi kwadwo amankwa fauzi ataze osin bema ejina kama na chi a yede enkomo no eba befiri ase mame nkoma kwadwo amankwa fauzi akwaba kwadwo amankwa
shaibula sisi
akwaba
yeja
ne mpomoko
yakopon adaro mame ho ye na so
boko abushafo nyina ho ye
nyame adom
da yesu ase na MP before to maba no so one monitor on the social media and near my koso impressions on elections and so far no my TSM so upon 4 p.m. And they say about 2:32 hour Ghana so far one monitor and near my say or more conduct or more home and near more and precinct power almost up to capture the 2028 so far especially Bantam I don't know say no soon
okay say elections there ontime nkoto aba bra ba so beto aba be wi na bibia besi and they head there are so many places I will record incidents ahodo bebre but as to say incident na be do so there na cover by and no na ya asem no pangaza because classroom crowd so we say mo ye election wa classroom kra yi school prefect ni ade na say even class captain crowd na still na ya pere ade bia ya pere bia no de ntokwa beba ho but we heard the new patriotic party NPP amanyoku no all the 276 constituencies are Ghana ha so we see was what to about heading to kwabesi but there's a few of them are am monitor especially me hunu boko there na boko as usual say and to kwesi boko enye news because I heard you already na ngasa nkwa and to kwazun but as today na party ni digu akwam say the be ya those near man come betumi ayidi afiri ho emma no eno ne ade a bia betimi find out say and then o man nye ni ye ho no ntia de pinche because also na court injunctions we are monitor on television no na no so a court injunctions some say about na still no ebinum pese o mkoto aba no na de pinche ba ya hoso de no etimi eba na wie so there are so many places sa na ema we assisi ba oba santemantem ha de no na say ateki center stage especially the Bantama issue no you see a place like Bantama baby NPP need that one because Ghana hanging on near to a baby ne Bantama Maya na NPP we need that so we no be kan ho but I know you those days na kwada so any other inshire so near ade nyina kan bom na ye Bantama money but an entity mu but still no Bantama still control the numbers especially in Ghana election control numbers no but o hear Bantama issue na nya na start here and I'm surprised say asem na asi no eno na ya na to da bia se de wiase nipa de obeye bia no ya na nsunsuaso ho always no de oye ne ne kina obenya ho nsunsuaso di nipa de bia wo ye ne bia no you must be careful about ade na wo ye de tie onua because okina obenya ho nsunsuaso de ntia ma me kasa ne se no bia ni se NPP de eba honorable asenso boache ne chairman fee mensa na so omo de omo ye nipa baako because ene na musa na obekaya time announce nso boache ba no na abrantie ya wanya ne ba bi koyi ochama boaje ene ne yem na hye bedwani wo mo call prime minister ya hu de ye kikiri na no kra de ebeble mu mampanyini a watwam ko kan wi na do kan wi because na nkrofo susu say na darling boy ene asenso so they did everything possible and at the time so na chairman regional chairman won't so issue with Ochama Boaje forces are na come here Ochama Boaje no wu no be wu so enyanwa nwa say ye to aba ni wie ya wa ni chebia wa asase so wu ye enti that time no na bantema ne chairman na so omu ye nipa ba ko a omu fi so ade omu ye no na ya de papa fast forward e because that time no na chairman fifi mensa na afi no wa ba be di chairman for but fast forward ye ba ye co presidential election no it got to a point it is all the same case here making ya Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo the influence. You remember I got to a point to no time na bantema mu see party office. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and a library bi kura asenso see no. Yes, Nanado from all the way Accra and a commissions our library no ewo bantema edema asenso boachi all because of the relationship between them. Maybe the way nyina baba be say the time ka say the obeye unua na bia no chena ho nsunsuanso ebe wo so. Enti time of presidential primaries no course no chairman ne MP not they were one all the executives they were one fighting against any person who want to contest Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and you know bia obeba so be kubia no eye sa mrantie e na agina say e na ombe protect bantama e de amani pa baako but obi ehun de ekosi ya ne ejichemu aba beduru say ne asenso bo ache pese ode vice chairman no even bibi ata ono ba betu chairman fee and chairman fee say ahene ha me koda ahena me sorry ya na say me no an say na amene a enne nipa e bia me maboa ama wo obedi MP no enne eduru ho a wo si obi mra metumi eti ogituma enyeye the agofa pinja ba nyina no but NPP about one thing I want to say is say chairman bia of the constituency no or no control or only constituency no but they've made it in a way say and the prime minister now no mo na MP and so on rep e committee no so eti MP no so more or less no so ehunu no say he's the father for the constituency because you can't constituency now he's representing the constituency and the mistake that they are doing is say you can never say MP no or constituency no and the only constituency no because the MP there no you are for NDC MPP all the members within the constituency and they are there but the chairman the only for the MPP so now the issue I can want them no NPP elections so if it is NPP elections there how come say ye to me ma MP to me say MP2 will say MP will never have a say. It is the constituency chairman on so only BBR. But and then Oman Yanesa because and then Ebia MPs be hard or feel is your favorite. I see it to protect your normal side to me or Maconia. And Ghana but was Hanet here. So MP soon as also your audience what Tiada. 1 year chairman bet to Maka. There were so many constituencies chairman for Nakwaje party Omdu Bibaba. Oma konu obi akokanse ye de obeba
kokofu
ye do ba betu obi
kokofu no e chairman dis abara pa hu ye
yes
na wa ye de obeye
enti bebre na akwajeje pa bebre wo hwe adwoso se akwabna bo ate ne chairman na ya na adwene se wono akwaje obi a akaya ne yes they even mentioned it on radio last time say makofa po I don't watch it and omo person omo de betu kwabna bo ate e the chairman awunya wani aba de na otimi kwaje pa utimi kwaji sika anaso utimi ekokodi bibia no say won hade we beba eno nti na ama enne friction aba to chairman for the constituency ni nyina gina party ni nhihye niema bia from eyide bani nyina mo hwe no mo hihye ni no kredi a enkoso wo party no eno na ama aba beduru ba bia because eno kre ye adwuma ena abon na de ye adwuma eye free and fair. There is no way you be akoto aba na edi pinche beba. You see, ade see wa presidential album sa na esi because the chairman bi ehunu say yetimi ye bibi ma ne favor obi so if I also don't set up one here by the time I beto aba nbewe no wa report all and am akwa say but bantima issue no there party na faili on that because they saw it coming. NPP saw this problem say be see because asem we sha ase no bra chairman fee any asenso any the first vice na say no first vice no so bo dey born say because I spoke to him or say chairman fee abaje chairman and o te abruchiri
on tiga gan o so man sha sa dey bi o tonto meje chairman o so te abruchiri
e say waje adwuma no na say onye de a enya de on be na di chairman bi na chairman fee so say omo mechire na de kura waye no ho chire say adwuma na oje ye no ntimi nye because at the end of the day it is the result that matters say maje adwuma no na ebia unhunu kwa mefa so me but I am producing the results it tells you I'm doing so asem esi wo nyina no ena asenso bo ache so suspect say say the Tawantawa beton chairman fee them this one yet careful. That chairman fees are by yet chairman Bima, one guy, the term I walk any, or do be baba between them and a year. Dissanity are also on my coin. And at this up pinche, I deal with sorry and yen net. Nipa bebre kasa was a party in intimate, and you see party in a do be a leadership not breaky, especially in a shanty because I'm out to visit or not towards the young or only jar or son. And young people as a more the court or no, some done to say Siano and yet MPP as a until I don't know to say no bisu. Uncle Fred Chairman Miss and say as a region the DNA economy to Madame for Pebe because Chairman or no me sure say side election we are air cost or general and you're not some because already no say only interest I was shanty region because you will not contest. While making it plain say on some regional chairman beam say hey na ko bebe bima ko no na SNK bi otimi be no supervisor about the ye but no so on mabim aside national no kra wo kono no court to some wa 20 something the ruling ba bontene enti ano ne ade a odwene ho so na ka SNK party ni timi pobi and over Ashanti region ha minim first vice chairman minim sano mo kan minim me ko ami hunu kra dia se me hunu ono so no enti omu nyina no ase no masam no shada niwo because enkentisa enka national regional chairman or concentrate on other matters no and it is nanka incumbent upon the first vice no and the second vice no say omumu timi gina nkomni so omuni ho and a reps omudo omukọ no so reps no last time number bobi di akirao omunye nkrofo a sabi omumu oduru a wo betumi akose hu kono makọ akoka because you said any ebubo bubui o kan ntama nka mi bie he ebubo bo bi kirao bibi te say asase jima obaya na anu na ubo ni din cry friend saying Esther can be we can be so you ask yourself say obokwa ko do constituency bi yes na bia wakoba ntema now say bantima chairman no asase jima na ekwa supervisor abo be bi say na wo no be be di MPP mu na ma me awo you be di MPP mu no wo na yanyem wo anase na wo no wadi mfie say that kind of respect. You see what the NPP is losing this time they say as a party no first na level na gina na who say then ke you obi say ono na ekwa akọ election so constituency a such a person ko do a one hwan kra you bow ubesuro obefere but now it is not like that and akwa say ebinumu ye obi bidden so and obi o support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia biam where that say mu oduro ni munro so se fato so nsem fato na di bibia sha ni say kone kokoye you are in charge of this. So in charge of this no and no na amaniema e conform because kufuo MPP na nya no ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia MPP that we are seeing it am di ka sha say am ka say abato de oye den antokwa besi oye den abasabasa besi but adia ma sa abasabasa di si ya no hwe anu a na about we dey na ka something and ka obetimi asolve. Why should you send your young guys say omo na enko na omo go hwe abato so ohe ba bi ti sa asokwa problem o ho nyina ne say asokwa chairman no tusu say ono ye panyini and MP no on so ye panyini enti MP no ye na dwene say on timi control we dia chairman so on transit ma me no control no because say ono so ye panyini odimu wa body bra asokwa chairman no sofo no ye sofo no sofo so do hu o se nya de obema ma me na ma me na ko fa nkrofo foforo according to chairman no say omumna no omumna metu no omo ye young guys and maybe she can control them. The one problem as they say MPP nya obi o wosuru bia pese onya akwada ketewa ena enkwada no so won so pese o medi mpanifo so how can this thing be possible?
Obama ntia south the lawyer aje bafo won so akofo akokora wo di 92 say ono so mra ono betima control no
enti so won say the one go for young person no akofo akokora ono no woni omo number ontimi carry no number enti now no the MPs want to take over the constituency. Meanwhile the constituency also belongs to the chairman. The constituency na yawo MP no dia na the entire constituency ni nyina including PPP, including CPP, including the incoming base, including NDC. Obia na sha won say your constituency there. But when we talk of the party issues there, you MP you are not. But the MP bia person take charge. MP bia person na dey ayiba. It is o man nya sa na na party na ntimi antra se enya leadership from the national level metima hyehyɛ niam amaniam akwa ebe kakra de ebe hunu na ebe kyɛn we say bantima nkrofo tax na mebo sa tax no mo kofo mo firi yin why na do mo baaye
say ebe mo de court injunction ne call yen
mo de so you see the party now has gotten to a point say they don't even respect court because the nipa de asam na kokko still an okofa tax de abade a meaning say onim say na amanyoko no odi owo mu na ngasa na amanyoko ni nimra so ena ampa so say ngacha man fifi ye lose angaba no moto yi according to report anopa no no ye omo ba be set niema app so omo ba be to me binum kra na obi share easy vest
easy for ya
yes said oba so oba be to aba no meanwhile na court injunction before no ye kra e wa outside ye ni bantima kra na we knew say injunction that so it the reason why no mo kwakoto aba na anything
na kodama nko how omo ye omo niema say because utia the police command say or ko nim how police for go to back because the court injunction almost serve easy and almost serve the police. So police didn't do preparation on the men be call bantama. And easy as serve and to people ya serve oh yeah never ho. Police for more on the server sama say anybody and a regional commanders or draw men when you come fast to boy. Mo yeah the call.
So you see say obi and the cofa police for the buy and you baby so police for Nangasa crown of course a police commander is serious as anglophone by trauma so because as to what why the commando because it is the regional commander through the stages only deploying forces on election day we those in charge of operations ebe deploy say we kwa into why they deploy sa police for so so it means it's either say the MP and now say whoever and a cofa because or no ba battle no say the battle on because and then the tax no it might also be say the chairman on also say abon no niema bi nkoyi on so the cofa tax na the buy so according to report the time of police commander no call wa or yes so call draw men na free on o pie free inside on and chena tax no so share o madwuma say and a popo o say on niema nyina so the party now has gotten to this point so it tells you say party now we here gradually no say na fa ni enim say MDs na here to draw for party no why we NPP ba say NDC for when it comes to buga because election bia e bato no Ghana ha bia internal elections bia no NPP involve wa o tun say buga we say wo I don't think say me ba
but idea na be see a chairman fifi a one asenso trans so oh Bantama Dr. Bowman BT honorable Ken so over 18 votes. To this time, no, Isa Ken Bitima Filippo. We are going to hold the constituents together. Yeah, ma honorable Ken, old Timmy cry and come closer. In fact, Dr. Bowman BT Ken over 200 votes. Not or Montemu better take at this point. I will pay with any marshal.
So you see, what say presidential primaries in Yamana course. No, me, I am of the view say, Chairman Fino, no say na. Or your dad, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Bibirisa. Okay. From the intel that me I know. Now no, you say anything, but do something to also protect your also seat. Okay. Any image, you must do. So now the NPP have realized, say, Chairman Fino. Or you say, no, almost suspecting to say, I'm saying, no, yet die hard Dr. Mahmoud Baumia any part. If that is the case, there we must get him out because he managed now 1 year. Be debate me yes. And I feel so person say now what's so about 2 more constituency in party. Over 2 more. It hadn't do MP. Yes, it hadn't in a wono. O timi akwa di concern na say wo ko he bibia akwa kire be bi say me no men support we it yen to me famfiri wo problem abanyina no enye say bia wo montem akwa wo say bi obi akwa di obi sika. Problem about say the new patriotic party from the top. So you cannot tell me say from the national level no they are not aware of what is happening in Bantama. They know say Chairman Fit na one here Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na say NPP votes so omun sentiment kano. Omun sentiment kan because maybe on shada nyo bia or yada da sananka Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or ni triba to say omra meye flag bearer and fam mama you could. But enam bibinti se sanete dia wo san nipa ne yesi you fro ne pe obi a or ye die hard Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nipa ne yefo no momumra wo se san nipa no ba meaning say be bo asenso because asenso no whether you like it or yes because of Nanado lineage ninti ayeda or ye for Baumia and the possibility of him getting an appointment said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be president high as compared to Abia others no enti se sanete dia eso ye di obetumi bia se de be ya seat no and our constituency ne ba be ye ne dia because or the chairman na osusi se chairman no eye no hunipa constituency na ye ne dia and ono aso sa adwene ho se wa mpere na se chairman fi ba be ya wa hwe yi a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia benya vote kro ono nso be kofie enti enu se MPP wa ba mu no na ono nso kofie and he has also factor Bantama records e de to aba say hona ye no say wan hwe a ubaba ko mienu a ontra anu check history no so e saa ne te we ba na okọ saa we ba na okọ it say braso onu susu say na dwini mu no historically no say Bantima for I ready so move to no a bia o mane mefa saa means we so o mane ma mefa chairman fee so mane mfa nko entina ne ono so be ye bi obetimi the problem as say ekoso ho nyina ne say we nim say we nya ba omi nipa we so suspect we say we nya ba omi nipa
abusia for ha say e solid tv me ne kodwa man kwa atra say di nkomo ene the new patriotic party to aba e dey yi constituency executive but in the Bantima constituency no ye the court injunction ye kwete say court injunction e Bantima and ya hu say court assault Bantima election and some constituency ye nim dey see ye ne o me so mo to basa e say electoral commission ni ba ko ye nim dey akwaje no because if himself with the court injunction now wa call it as always ya papa the super butrum or the emergency oxygen AC so but delegates be a year audio efa say case ka kwese mfom omfa meto aba no party nya bi amom me pese enko tie sa audio no ba ye ba me buza kodwa ban kwa say party or position in less than 2 years or struggle to say over fund some of the elections at the delegates ako vote center enko tie sa audio no ba
and some of the grassroots don't bear in mind with him. The opposition for only just 2 years, and JFK is supporting some of the aspirants. So why are you telling us that you don't have money in our coffers?
But you know that JFK is not the one in charge of NPP's finances.
Yes, please.
So why do you want him to go?
But he knows what's in our coffers.
So what happens if he doesn't go?
We'll do another demonstration against him. We want the immediate resignation of JFK, our general secretary. The party has been in opposition for only 2 years, and as of now, he said there's no money in our coffers. And some
before MPP primaries, 2023, MPP to abase Honorable Ken Emma constituency be 100 million, and they are calculating over 276. No was spending 27 billion for MPP internal elections. And the delegates about Bontin at the Ababe to just say, even Kasika, and was said, party penning for at the moment, normally Faka, Abatua Ba, Ewo Kumas, and voting center. I had it. A young man shan't say, baby, I would take. Ebi ayawa so isha mu nyina na mo beto no bia alage polling station na ayawa so west or central na ya na factor omo nkurase no how make him aba voting center ba beto aba ibo na the district capital or the regional capital na esi aro MPP omo fike de Japan ana koja mankwa esi ba bia du no so manya sika mo so mfa meto aba delegates no
isi NPP omo ntimi nka so sika ni ho
ade
skadi bi o na na be na here na anu ya ko position ya to aba say 1 year 7 months mu ne we
aba won ka say mo ko position mo ntumi tua workers ka ma ken ko mo sika
say ya nya say skadi ho the tennis sika no e wo individuals ho so why na your sa pepa na this sika no so doesn't mean say here
sika ni party no ho
says party say we Ghana had obi anu ho sika because ye style na ye no obi anu ho to reduce it is say we be call MPP we say me we sika da ho the obi anu individuals. It is a system of a party na ye no krom anom ye building individuals. Okay. So it is the individuals who contribute the party to the party. But elsewhere no e be a parties na jiska. Okay. Eti party na nkasa wo sika da ho e de rane. There's no party in this country how be ka chem say party ni conference because party dey adwuma no ye onya adwuma bia and a party no so introduce. Eti individuals na mo ba mu a ena our mind sika na na the running party ni man yeyi but the difference as I say aba ni say yes MPP ni sika they have the money but why na was up party say they na Canada Japan here na no na problem say ya obi a oni sika ba say sika yie no enya de da for mo say uni papa untimi nyi sika ena sa ade ni ye mfa nnua o mu untimi nyi man yeyi ye obi ho a ono a wa bo ne ho sika pa ba odi ni sika kra na ye ne ya oza yo go for ho a obehia no oye sika ni pa ba o hia na ka o timu a obi say na kwa we ni sika no den na ode ye wo sika eti NPP mpanimfo ntimi nka nkyere me nne se na anu ye omko opposition no sika asa do you want to tell me say honorable Kennedy Japan kwa na contract obia nya contract ni bi obia even the national executives ni nyina crown they were having contracts but when there was happen pan so obeyi sika dia ba bonte no be ma ene MPP amanyuko na fe honorable Kennedy Japan but ade ba akoso ne say problem as see ye wo ho aman ne no NPP obenya challenge ne say aba no kwa mo fa atoto ye no unsenka first no a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia may have interest in the abatuo na ekos no whoever educhumo contest ye nko obewo interest e wa abatuo no mu enka Abnaje Japan will have interest Brian Echampo will have interest Kennedy Japan will have interest but here is the case is what apetampe so the delegates no at the local level and as a grassroots level no na ye ka kire om say abana mboto no bottom up no emwa no afi no behu nyansa na wasem na ye kan say enne no afi na obehu because they say me interest bia wo what do I need and na about to ekoso then na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia hia wo o hia bibia because abana ya to awie ono no wanya ni position da ho edidi obeye bia na emfa ho and as say no gise bia at the national level no the regional level no bia they may have interest and no crown dynamics no betimi a kire say oba ba bi to say Ashanti region now contest and yes so keenly to say the first bi na ye de etie bi obi a nhye da nya interest me ma hu nkrofo constituency executive chairman fo bi a me ne o ma di nkomam bi say na say na abato so mi ko we ho so o ma miska ototo papa so we ho amakogina ho sa wamfi mi makogina because ni bana ground say abana mo ko akoto no e bia contest na be cost the regional level e mu nhye da nya din bia santi ono no onko say ni sika ba senka ne say national events presidential election yan to and ye be to dia kwa go bia no
candidate no be sponsor candidate
I'm telling you and can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia release sika e dia constituency bia Kennedy Japan he has been doing it over the years ko be release sika omo ni bi kra kakra bia nko mo de be ko but then because ya to awie and no na mo hu the kind of leaders who be ko akoyi because say we a flag bearer nyame ncha de ye di ka yi wawie a say form na anyo a you can never be the president because it is these people who are going to vote yes now if you cry a side organization cry no say who this constituency executives who polling station executive not they are committed party members the possibility of you having a certain number going to election on high it may say who polling station any abia constituency ni we who can nyina bom na te say omom koto presidential 200 and something thousand delegates
211,840
fantastic so what me protect this uncle for ya kwa abato na wo sen ho already who vote of 211,000 da wadaka mo because saafo ni nyina mbeto it we a leader senka Kennedy Japan a leader I may think say enko be dwina hu say no say ma mo sa uncle for we ano na say pinche si basa si e wo ho a meaning say gradually I'm losing the election because when we are core members or we are party for nya afa na our friend so meto aba because ene obi a polling station secretary or a polling station 554 say the two abeka am 977 so what me boss 77 for no nyina ho ban ono no onko friend onko ye campaign kire say brother beto aba say any pan already no obeto aba eti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia what is he waiting because now you know say party na mo achechire no enye party am achechire say wo sika bi da ho mo individuals na na sika de hihye mbotom ye beto aba yi untumi no ko Jubilee House ko gisika e o bag ni na party ya ranu no Jubilee House ntidi entina na Jubilee House na bia wo ko gisika say o de be campaign party no enni saa ne ma saa structures ni wo etide bia saa ne be ti the reason why ane o mo sofa na o ma fe Kennedy Japan say you no a because you see obeka say okay say nanka Kennedy Japan be covid yanko be release this car it is far from that because he has been releasing the money. Even the prime minister here 2023 there now because the 2023 there oba no my former election every that and obeti sim that time no cry no onye na dwene so obe contest bi cry he gave them money. Say enko constituency bia that should be a leader, somebody at the party should be at heart no or no na esen ko timi yes anime but no ni nti party for say that o kan be fake Kennedy Japan say senka Yesu wo ba ya nka mi nuen go anwu senka Kennedy Japan ho ha enka before election even a week to election no ebia nka constituency bia na say party ni nyina no so wan fa nko constituency kra bia party ni nyina bia mama party ni say mon fa organize election and when na o say o se ono from no ne conference no wa dedicate and our donate this amount of money say party ni nyimfa nko run election nobody
bakoya man kwe o share Tamale 2014 conference Honorable Ken in opposition single-handedly and or ball sakano. Your flag bearer, say okay no, ye po MP before 2020 or flag bearer. Ye who say or Liska say ye fan quiet these elections. Nema asumbiama. Now delegates have to struggle before they get to the voting center. And what Manchia South, Meshada Kujina Abonche meeting cover. Delegate back or say Shaibu, Baumia say your party. Was it a near air course of party and ya dear party? Was a share election I yet to crampona. Say ye bring your scar crampo a back crampona, eh ding. I didn't NPP minds, and I said, Honorable Ken, so in your party, only scam or mona. Say, apart from constituency, region there, but say constituency put the other region and the national elections.
Oh, but for now, dear, you cannot say honorable and release this scam for mom because say, quasi anything now grow.
But what I'm saying, people,
yeah, Nasa yon one MPP. MPP for say, you to obey, say, you're not with the as any probably 5 million and a MPP for.
Yeah.
And no cranny or more, AB or Mokotuaba. But other ones are Montuaba, or more floating voters are almost on Montuaba. They are all there. Why do you say, out of 5 million? Nipa Bakope and our own
so now, party contract in your man.
It is never so. Did I'm going to say, Yanokre, Ubi anywhere, Chamabuga only contract.
Oh, contract.
Before our free Techima air contract, you know, use Land Cruiser. But I don't know about the Land Cruiser, or then on your Land Cruiser. Party no, unim say, Okoya national executive, automatically parties no mamu Land Cruiser amudi yeju. Mimi those days are now one cry and Joshua Kamba no ye NDC organizer near the day. They told us party no check pickups the mamu
cars mamu.
At the mamu mudi yeju ma. Entino, I know the idea of party man. Land Cruiser no quantify the coach scheme only car party the amount no. Eh no mudi amount. There were also other contracts. Ye free through ho. General Secretary Benjamin dear, National Chairman. You do a motor board so well who say Tamana Blay, a chairman, no na board or GMP.
There's one free suma you come right. 17
ye check a yina, ye chefree soro. I can see him chardy to be, but where they chardy to be, or a chefree soro, numping for Nina, Ubia, and son and dear baby, as a dura, and sana, a conforma could, and to we a constituency chairman cried, Emma drew on, yes, I don't know. Everybody had contact. Everybody got money. Not even a contact. Also the hour on Saka and on Saka. Sadanka party in Nipa and Kawenya Sana. Why do you wait, say, a Nipa back open on the Debia, where Jimintino, they be on for the Sika Milroom, they be on for the Sika Milroom. And in Naya, one man on for the Sika Milroom, what was our fair expose you? Eti Ebema NPP among you could African in the Japan say, Anya Crano. Anya request and Miami and I day I kind with the or what dear the kind. It is also on Yakra, also a cassette party or anti-party behavior. Now or anti-party money behavior. Yeah. And I say anti-money behavior. Now he's exhibiting anti-money behavior. When you exhibit anti-money behavior, means you can go. But first, no behave money behavior. It's I know a time the sika ni behavior and say or the sika beko. So somebody should also write a petition to disciplinary committee and say now Canada Japan has adopted anti-money behavior.
He's not finding
on the sika about say to ban so nya papa into a mutual letter so nzamfa ko say dem kena so o say first no say nipa no wakwa akoye niema osusu say etia party ni mra ye friend anti-party behavior watwe na so a those are almost say nipa bako 11 not even single individuals so but petitioners 11 petition bako 11 akọ omu nyina asemo mo kan say Canada Japan are exhibiting anti-party behavior no etu omo ntwe so no I am expecting those people to also write the same petition and say now NPP is going to election and some constituency I have a video ni be say sika omo de ba mo de aba no the money hasn't come so they should write petition to the national executive and tell them say Canada Japan who has been funding the party who has been giving his money sponsoring the party now he's behaving anti-money behavior
he doesn't want to release
now say who anti-money behavior it means that sika nko utinimu dendende ne umfa sika nko to omo ntwere no mko bisa say why is the papa no exhibiting anti-money behavior eti ano na ba mo wakaya mo say wi ase no obia won so anaso bia ubenya mfaso afiri no so ebresem etu ni pay delay and why very very careful say okay wait say no tie there but me hwe ne ma menya free no so na ya na eso chen the ono no nya free me so therefore me ye ni bibia say me consider say okay me fiewura da bia o kasa kasa tia me but me check ya so adan na ode amam ne bo no efo da bia me tu free wa ba bia me kono opportunities na menya no eji o kasa tia me kra na ma fa ne sa but NPP is not looking at that. They should have looked at it there. Honorable Kennedy Japan, for so a party in your free no so no. So chain na term the dear where did the party no and I say the behavior, the so-called anti-party behavior. Why exhibited the actual party no? Therefore, so ye bibia we should consider. Tina de bia me catch us we are no protocol heavy kokra no sa na tie. And you can Bible now say Awurade say the person or geno no beje no. Wanga so obeji obi a e de oxyte ya be oxyte ya obetima adwama moni ba Awurade betimi age no wo betima adwama moni Awurade betimi age o enso me say me tia me nim say me papa ne me niam me yenti me say adwama nsam ne niam no me nka ho ba Awurade betimi agya me ho no abefa wo what you say amen the one say protocol are taking place no so protocol baby anti ade a obetimi de adi obi no otimi fa sa ade ni obi because of say ye nyina ya bone pepepe say bone a Kennedy Japan aye no say boache jakoye the same bone no you cannot say ye didi we di betimi de enye ye da because obia ne rule o play e wa amanyukuo num so NPP now ombefe and ebefe free form for say minim say bebre na anu mo say ka yi wa ha ka na bo ha ba say aye too late ba say see ya obaka akoka che Kennedy Japan so onyini sika saa kekede ene onu so yi dia fine ene na ne do no so odo de egu ahodo odo egu stages enti na anya oba obi ho odo wode ma ne yere obi ho do wode ma ne mpran ya ne eguguma ahodo enti bia na honorable odo foforo bia ye nim dia fine eno na betumi ama bia wakwa yisika ba se do ya ye wo wi ase odo ya ye wo sisi dia I'm not sure say what is happening no honorable be yini sika so de kwa akoma MPP sisi ya
kojama kwa the AC man na MPP struggle to even convey the delegates to the voting center because Kennedy Japan didn't release money no. Should it advise or should it also guide the MPP, the disparate committee, decision also taking? Say be about omu say we see you Kennedy Japan film and next can ko Kennedy Japan si can party ni ebre. Or say a guide omu decision also taking.
Nothing should guide them because what should guide them no say omu nsha se nsuya papaye ensuya kwan e fa so yisika because you see say okasa o hwe no na de ya you should also look at
say yenya mpamu bi nti o tipa de yisika na ba
there you tio so you should also look at papa no so no ba bia say waduru so o bi asoma no na osu akoye me friend na on de bia o esoma kro ba me ni nya issue ndi say no nka me pese me kan anim ba me nka ba hwe no ba bia waduru no waduru krotia kro ba akuru mu a o sign na chi akwan no wa ma no
okay
eti wa wo hwa say na nti akura ba bia waduru pa o be san ba so o ba gisika na kota de ama me de me nya sure so o be ba biem enti esese no so no guide wo mo say ene o de ono bo bone che no ana say wa anya hwe amfa ntia no kra na there are other things bia say utimi ye because say the papa no we develop yaw bi woni mu dada. I don't know whether you like it or yes. Honorable Kennedy Japan that we know no. Even if he continues to remain NPP member krano ya odie wonimu. Even so kaso obeye your friend is saying ne papa na no ye krana still an ye kro obedwene ho because because say first ne de na menim say me ye papa na makatua say ne beba. So say unhu wakatua unhu awie ya niema obeye bia no gusu yes niema no sa but the moment e bia obeda obeso daye no hu se wawuo no na wu ye ha na akoye no afi inform ma afi u sha se ya niema wo ye no utimi se sand free Canada Japan election course 2023 no 2025 the year course ai be wura 26 mu di ama waso daye bia hunu ne daache okay say na say MPP no misika me di kom ni nyina ne se mawu a
say na mayi
ase be ye eti say ama na da ne ho so eti se party ni consider say a discipline committee consider so because of sa niema we now no niema bi ya expose you enti no yemfa ne bone nche no wo de be che ne de ba say no ba bi a waduru no obe sign na chi and as on sign na chi unless you do extra thing because papa no so kra so the conditions at all so after forgiving him after pardoning him no are you going to fulfill the conditions or the two place nana or say Ontimini Abronya Ontimini Chairman Sabonsu is now the chief of staff.
Yeah.
Should in case Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
What about my campaign about Sikan pickups number donations number? When all my campaign about Sikan donations number pickups number. Ha call conference at Tuesca.
W. Where does so me say? Nippon the conditions are two or say on can't just say wo person oba party ni mai so wo
that's the ultimate campaign also
yes.
campaign platform and you know they just say ya tia say but o sika na mbra
da bi o na say asem na okan na ya bebu
okay
o ka say mintumi ne we megina campaign platform so it doesn't necessarily mean say just say omunyina ko gina campaign platform ba ko so ye meaning say mintumi ne we no munyina belong to one party.
Okay,
we cannot belong to one association. Because say man koye campaign kura no a everybody knows say I am an NPP member. Eti me NPP member. Now bronya so ye NPP member. We are all NPP members. We are all campaigning. Yeah. So be hear him say ye nyina na ye campaign say your party ni beba power. So what honorable candidate Japan said na na say yes adia. When was the last time who say general election abronya ne candidate Japan the general platform bi so ye campaign. And see there's no intense just say bia honorable baswami ababe bo no honorable say chairman say that ben on said national election no omumi enu campaign platform back so they don't do. So why would honorable Kede Japan say ontimi way? It means say nasam no cannot mere the platform to mbegina so, but I cannot belong to where these people also are. We cannot be in the same place. Ye me enu ntimi ntena fie ba akumu mani ye because wo ye nitifo wo ye nyansafo me ma bodam ebede na nitifo ne bodan ye timatena fie ba akoma na ye. It is our condition the party cannot fulfill because Chairman Sabonsu is now the chief of staff for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign, and should Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia becomes the president, he will be the chief of staff of this country. Position in the anwan ya chenu where nya be offer. Wow. Those in charge of women and so on gender ministry. Those in charge of communication, they are whether information minister or the communication minister for the presidency. They are. Iti ukoko hell list now the anymore. No what you say, who opposition be the baby a china on Sabeka Oboa.
Okay, Abusha for Kojaman Kwa Foxy and I'm in the bonko over here. Kojama Meba, Nama Babe Busa say. So, say an MPP in Niska to fund just a constituency election, sir. Diana Omochira going into the regional election, the national and also the national campaign 2028. Must also like a page in a comment session. Should Japan release money for the new patriotic party ahead of Omo regional and national elections? You know, comment session. Neko cho comments so Baba Ekama. Me ko some of the comments here, but Frank Owusu said. Fantastic analysis from you young man. That's a Kujama Kwafos, you know. And as Sadek said, Shaibu, let the faith, we need him to join the base, okay. And Charity Ababio said, Ken all the way. Sadek said, my brother, they have money, okay. I said, Omuska. And Skido said, I am so happy that the new Poison Party are facing top-down approach they did, okay. And of course, saying, Honorable Ken, please keep your hard working money, and if you don't know how to do with it, go to Essence Central to help your people there, but never ever help ungrateful party. Okay, Richmond Nunu or say Honorable Ken should keep his money for his family and business. The delegates are ungrateful human beings. Okay. And I gotta say, all the businessmen and women who support the MPP party is gone, as Sami Awuku said. If they call them, none of them respond to their, okay, because they are not full to help them again. Okay, and Teddy Jones said, Ken should dare not give any money to MPP. They should never sponsor any MPP again. The base is waiting for him. And a Japan Papa B said now see their level. They have seen their level, okay. And Rashmore said weekend supporter will be shocked if he sponsor MPP party. And we said it's good now they are reaping what they sow, okay. And we said Richmond was saying he should not release any money to the animal party again. Or say Rashmore say no Ken should not release any money. Okay. And as Sadek said, my friend, stop. Don't go there. If Ken full yesterday, today is not full. Okay. And we also say capital no. Okay. And Prince German said hell big no. Ken supporter will never forgive him if he gives money to NPP ungrateful party. So these are some of my comments I'm about this. So I comment section next year says should Honorable Ken on fund the NPP and himself say August on your region na September on my national elections. Also this come on because your party no per and come across the case or more ahochemu. Kujama say an NPP funded the next elections are a do manimu and the general election say na ubesiahunu and the businessmen na NPP claims some more contract or more.
You see in common say ukunu jawa oba na wa bo ho so kwan a obefa so a obebo akonma. Okay, because now ukunu no ko. Okay, how are you going to feed yourself as I say oyire wo. So SAC and NPP amanyuku no they should start talking to themselves say papa no a no my sika no ono na say okoro no yeah enti kwan be na e befa so e benya sika e de aye amanyuku no ene wo monko contract list no because those are the lives of the cookers the abronya I'm talking about the crunchy cooker crunchy the abronya the rest who were saying say Honorable Kennedy Japan had contract bebre them person we can do okay say onya contract bebre no they should go through the list and identify those who also had contract because we also know say it is not only one person who had contract in NPP. Okay, all the contracts are a course so from energy from her rules. From her even baby esika opa oil mu yes GMP sinom MP no ni ade no energy no encrofonya sika opa they should go through the list since they've been able to know say Honorable had contracts definitely omo no me hu dia me from so omo na omo hwehwe omo wura hwehwe hunu encrofo nya contract as to whether they had
national identifiable
contract searches. Okay, so the contract searches no they should go back and then search for others omo so nya contract no then omo kan che omo say dey papa no nya contract kese no okọ edi wa unya de toso no obra be replace sa angoba sa de a one shy be through the national election no it will be very very difficult for them to get money to go and organize the national one say niam akose ya one be through the national congress no one be ye no to say the obi a ye ne de won ba bia o say the national one de ni nyina akoso wo ba bi fa akon but one yi a say duru honest gani wa de na abaye ene na obaka say ni obi antoto ne de won area obi antoto ne de no area ewi a ne abakeka ni nyina abom ne yahu de oye national chairman ewi a ne akeka ni nyina abom ne yahu de oye national organizer kwase ya ni ti agurugu no no ade we a SCC a no say party mpanimfo no hyase ye koso complaining say ewieye we kura ye say ye ba ni oni ewie ni ye kwa because they say obi kura ni da so say chairman bi ba ba wen owie a obemo mu sika mo de akọ chairman no be ba no alusu madam fo bi se memra ba bi memra ba membe ja no ba bi ba me se me nko bisuro e ha say him nipa 4 na contest and say nipa 4 no the possibility of him losing no ebetima ya high etimi go do ara me petrol be ya me ka and nipa na lose awie no how are you going to tell him say obi e de ba me ba me de car na ba obi e de ba dine ho sa afri no abesi ene say akoi obeya de amane aba beto mo ara me fa bom na ba bi
ka kwa na be console
yes me wie no etimi wie no lose a me ye de akoka che nti most of the delegates see omo wa ha no wan hwa omu wie ombe ka center ho omo ko and baby e to aba ni bia whether eye kromo eye kurasio a gathering and as a venue.
Because always say you jabo so, say you so, say you be quiet. Some of the constitution delegates if you far remote area neighbor. And I may check out the because I'm then sir even Kumasi no, you see be 200 cities. But with some crowd constitution I offer say board this in. Chairman be no bet 250 cities. But free well class no emfa moto, emfa pragia, emedu no. No spend more than 100 cities.
Oh yes. We are better no continue need that so say chairman no a o man 200 cities na hye ne boss say o de ammoa me na me wene a me ye mo top up ama mo de akọ di say nyame ammoa na akọ na sa chairman akro no lusu di a onu moto ni nyina sa wo be chekira so a say wo be da moto no so be de
200 cities here man just south mo onim say seat ne safe but say he body I don't know MPP me wene e bia akotomra
yes the orphan constituencies
ni there chairman better ko boss aka voter region
what we say chairman for no adwene omode be di chairman no enye se your friend is saying orphan and say enye orphan no am say ba ko ka kire me say pick up na chairman team no opage me to nyame adwene wo ni tirimu no enti forget about say hoye orphan pick up now mu use sesi I don't say che e mo bia pick up oso wo page ni so ade hunu ne target pa o de koye constituency chairman no enti enye bebre no a na wo mu tirim say e bia say ye to abakra hakra ye nwene but position or pedi ayade or pedi didi or part ne ka ba ko am ne kasa nura ono so say whatever I'm saying here no e fact enye say bia tro na media no kuro nyame anim na me ka cho o say obi be hu no so obema no 4.5 billion say go step it down and nipa no cry NDC MP because one also cry orphan constituency because omuni say say nipa o ha adwene ho it is say ye ma ono step it down at NPP chairman no obeba no o nche da nye o metima twa afa no so e no ka che nam say ah Jack ene what say o won so bi nipa minim no e na Jack ene say say nka oje wo say da bi hwe na me weni a woni 4.5 metene nan say ya me pick up no wi a e den a yes abeko regi me na constituency ni simi na so one famra ye wi e beko national di 4.5 dey say metene wo regi kra zan ya national. So you see the motive behind Crawford no bebre no ba no mo ba na nya say bia adwuma bi no oba be first one obenya pick up na dem it necessary a big pick up be ka ho wo a wo drive wo pick up no the bar center ho so the bar be bia wan hwe on be yire wo haji
man so do bia chairman ah the pick up so I really dey be ka ho
e be ka ho a on be je enti obia ye word say ade ne say de esi ko no say na say ti ko nti top up de on be ye. But depending on the constituency, so ultimately we near, they are on better top up. I'm a bibia kahon. But se nipa na anko win the and fan say, Adia besa chino news a besa pia babon tine say, I don't have my party na say, hey, na say party ni niska. Amon pa say bia nkrofo a omo ye target no, and nkrofo a bi omo ye favorite so betimi awin no. They may win and then do some top up and give them TNT. Say the omo betimi dia ko munchi. But say no amamu dia, Adia be chino and Crawford be befa form na akono kokoduru so ombe kasa ombe complain say ah ade aye no ye coin no ma meska but it still surprised me say 47 constituency in Ashanti region nyani nyina akra because say ayi so ho de ama so kete chi kru mu no afija secretary east ya ho so de ama so ho so junction da so say ho no so no ready no onim de koya ne say o man to aba coordinators ne ade no o man no mo ho dada na no mo de o mu wura mu ena dada for no so omudim say sa na ya agreement na fa kire mko hwe abon no omudi afrim am say what how say ye nyina na yakọ asetena say
you scratch my back I also scratch also chairman video any be no you scratch my back I also scratch my na ma scratch your back you know you don't want to scratch my back and the problem
no na the point o makọ hwem no mu say ah ye nyina na yakọ asetena na party ne den hyehyɛ aba say coordinators ayewo area ha nyina no and some polling station executive no obi an contest ye name o di bi na ba be kan ho ba ye koya bi be kan ho a ye koya de o ho a ye de ne koto ye ko onu ni wo e na o se sen ne ha enti ho so o mo de akokọ to so injunction da so anya de be koso ho e wo se be gidigidi bi go kete free fa ne nkansa buadu e ba no Mavis nkansa buadu no em se be te se oja no kiti na kribi ba oh da we ho de mi se e wo se ne de be
adwene for the to na be
Joseph no eye I don't know. I just Sunday. I just see a Sunday.
Also,
I just say so. No, some baby. So I'm on the Eberman Semesi or say Tim no much mummy no pepe. Chairman one dear. Chairman, who's your mom contest me any pie level was 12. Yeah, 80. Chairman at 83 that's so. Or no, I am a flyer. And then chairman or the secretary, chairman or the deputy youth organizer or the first vice, second vice. And I come now so at the end or also one the chairman was the team chairman Bonsu and a year from Nabuate chairman. And back on also class or as high as so for the papa yes or no so no air Joso and so dear or no so the chairman uncle. Into a moment and movie a bit too fly unity grab it might be say we side by when kakra we side by when kakra it can never be possible say we one side no kwa betima winning nyina and no basa dey a dey be hu
oba we ne so ni o meeting it won say we benya kakra e bia na chairman akodi ha na vice akodi ha na secretary wa ha na we wa ha ti sa na be koso wo just so say no it should be a place as a china say mo ni ko as so mo soldiers and police for e call because entokwa betimi si the possibility of say be abano emma na wie betimi high e wo just so china good obi must tie na response say shaibu tell them to shift their attention to Brian to finance their party. They thought it is easy to finance a party. This is just the beginning of their suffering. In Ken we trust. We say free Christopher Anane or say it's a party for them or more and for my attention and call Branson. And we say what the NPP leadership should note is that time have changed in the political landscape. And as Sadek said, don't insult can doors insult. Okay. Obi say I say no more form attention call Brian. Now the omoda ye ken no Brian so tenchen
asewa na me be kan say eno no de enye easy sao because this is no first no obi ehun say bibi say betimi asi
no obi so for the
Brian will also be cautious and then mind his own business even though he will push hard.
Yeah.
Say honorable Kennedy Japan antena NPP amanyukuru no kwa the next person ebi obetumi any opportunity to lead the party no will be Brian Achampong. But
it also depend on the elections that mo constituency. Brian call for supporting air elections. Meaning can mention of Kenneth Mintaye ko. So supporters and they don't want to share. Now faith and say of course so use my party.
No, you see the next election there somebody replace the flag bearership position there depends on the general election. Say omoko general election and I co general election e Ghana ha in 2028. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anwene one sign and lose convincing Lucia. I know the automatic it doesn't matter say we need support the now we automatically they will be changed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And then that time oh yeah say na mama conditions e share say losing 2028 election in yadi be hu bia per
the
history of Ghana election since 1992 no dey sa na e be
8 years.
But losing with a margin and you're convincing yes, that is where the problem will come. So now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia says he had 41%
of what 38.
Oh, they am 41 and fan so when you are 41%, now the next election, no, so who lose, next also Tibet, then the party will say, no. Why is Ama could be the next election will be but so when it maybe or appreciate it could be about 45%. The possibility of him being favored through the Arbon, no, a bit my high. Till I'm going to say, Brian Achampong will get the chance when Kennedy Japan is not there, depending on the outcome of the election now. You better turn Yami Adoma 2028. No? So I'm going to say about now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me appreciate you can any more. Maybe na margin between or no any yina koye Mills Akufuado the NPP na bohu na. Eno no sa na de. Anase koye Mil Akufuado Mahama the 2012 the NPP. Eno de ebia the party will say okay the next election you will win. But as Anko Basa now the NSA be actually there. Brian Achampong automatically will become the flag bearer of the party. I'm telling you, you mark it everywhere. Say Kennedy Japan knew what they are. Brian Achampong automatically become the flag bearer of the party because at the time, maybe they won't have time to wait for dog say on sans on train beam. Omba corner so force a guy and say baby, unia bema be yebi. Now I'm a yening na.
Austin, Mame, I JFK must go tip no na yanshe yeah to about there's another demonstration I hit JFK so Ken must go share I do JFK must go Mame sa tip no. Bono hona me you any to be an on there ba
Time ye ba se ye beche me ono wankasa. Time ye ba se ye me say no wankasa. Afa de breduru ye no ye chi obi akoy na aka wo nko a. Enti ebeka wo nko a no. Why na se obetimi ajewo. Ba next emba se sia na nkrofo tu agu shaibula sisi so no na nka me boa me ye je no a. Nkrofo tugu Austin so na nka me boa me ye je no anka na me tugu me so no. Ko no so beje me. Ba ye tugu so ani ye de wo ko no man kasa na me ye din ye mia wa. Ye mia no so ne ye ti wa fe ye mia me ne ye kum. Me o hanu mkotwa mu no mo ba hwan na beje me. Jefo ni ho. Ti sa demonstrators we no. Time ani ye di Canada Japan no. Ye insult no say na dwene nye wa bodam no. That was the time ananka we needed their demonstration to say papa na mo kasa di tia ne sa no he is our financier ono na betumi agi yo ono na timi kasa de ma ono na timi bubom ono na yi ne sika wonwene ho ede ma ye enti say na tie dia ye hwe ni ye wa anye na ne afede oba betra baka ye say JFK mom na ongo na hwan na mra
mo say sika
ongo na hwan na mra
na say onye treasure akura
ongo na hwan na mra so you see MPP na to
and I do suspect say some of the competitors they will be sure moji because guys
it could be so
as o me we for bi
it could be so send here ya manyo say
obi kwa Jeko ti mo
do you want to make us say oh yeah de na nkasa on tiase ohuna de kra oye enkrofo bi na akwa sponsor you see ota okwadu anu ayi na America say MPP e wo sisi say nye JFK na manage I'm sure say party leadership ni wo na enra on radio I decided to speak to Chairman Buti say una aye che o se free general secretary na say bravo say you are the chairman.
It's a division.
Yes, an election no. And you know, I want to speak to you so that you be who say about to say na also confrere general secretary. So now nankasa say general secretary ni wa NPP amanyo ko say ni tire. And Chairman Bugadi ono no ye dirty work. Ono no dey ateke mu adwuma and omo de ne kokko. Ba say party ni wo ho say sia say era ni say sia. Uyi JFK free wa NPP amanyo ko ni obi.
Say party no across the Ashanti region no. I boot in see acting chairman. What was on coalition, the year or so man yard, you be able to push it to. And to as the Kufu did, the Kubinya Kuraka, Tam, as what done ever moon. Yeah. Say, Chairman Booten, when you catch up, I don't know, lesson or put a baby out. And the Jeff cannot want interest, so by Sako be any Chairman Buga, and I retire so by the quiet Dr. Chan and son of Benson, I have got a treasure. He said, NPP, not a shadow. Above Ashanti region and national leadership.
Who shadow who be it did not be business uncle for demonstration on we are non fat and Yansa being because party Nanka say OCC and Ankasano as a woman party it goes beyond say the general secretary must go. Say necessary as a general secretary Kwamini say one about party Nankasa and a gagu. Party need tribute MPP OCC and could you have hunting be a MPP so new OCC I am sure say party Nankasa any tree go party any events a chairman acting chairman and also say on crack on the radio say omunyina fail it won't go be on interest or second vice we don't even know him or her
organizer who will be
organizer and also no number no operate the position tia no ne hia no why be just unhu obi a obaka chen say nipa we na eye we anyway etime no de say okoka se sika ni ho ntino ko blame obi enye ye o aden na demonstration should have been say omo nya contract ni nyina mumpie say the opambo ka say wa wonom no fo anaju bia so pie ne no wonpae no ti ye say nkomo ye say mo amunya contract ni nyina Canada Japan ni ho mo so mo wai mumpie na mo fa musika mra ma support party no na party ni mfa ne ntoma pamfira because say sa ade ni ho dia sa demonstration awe no mfa so bia ni wa e was party no say no ba bia e ko no. Why must always say we are no makofa langalanga for we are no makofa aburo for mo makofa fa condemn for mo that cycle no mo do demonstration so yes sir oh yes sir you want to tell us say party ni nipa ni mana because MPP o no etitru ne sabi enimde for lawyer for say dem ka kire ye no it is enne ye pe obi am na to general secretary sa boy is na to general secretary
author mame the clean up exercise no na yemfa eno no enwie e sia omampani a declare am say 2 days am say na eno ane ne se yemfa mprapa krum nam say woman na menim na juma a woye ma won say okobowura car bank a one managers asesa dia yam so ye be person
is a MP Okaikwe that is La Paz sa enclave no na MP
okay na one dia yam so say arena obia ye clean up omo odem awesome mama sa tape no na ye mebisa so clean up exercise no that is the solution and e betimi aboa ema ensuri na eso atwa na That is the solution. And everything abua Emma and so.
Telling you this is not your cleaner job. This cleaner guy is sick that you have brought them. Is it right? What are the youth in your office doing? Those young guys sitting there, what are they doing? All the young guys sitting behind your desk, what are they doing? What are they doing? Go to GCB, go to NIB. All their managers, their workers are on the street making the money. So you could only be a motivation to them. Come out. You are here, your workers to come and do one thing. You just leave it. Once they see you working, you'll do it. You have collected every gutter here. It's just your frontage. They won't enter because you are inside working. Who should come and clean your frontage for you to make profit? I've called your manager. I've called Mr. Huang. What's their name? Parasite. I can't friend their friends. Celeste, why? But keep come out to actually. All the young guys sitting behind your desk, what are they doing? I have left my office and I'm in the content here.
Either north or okay, but me person say north and yeah.
I know say I clean up exercise or President Mahama ne or more about the car bank. I'm some managers and then
okay north. Yes, that is a beka Achimota Tessano first area on yes.
Okay.
On the Yemra should be new home ameno. Now you see the approach now or the core, you know. I don't know. You see, it comes back to say, yeah, Ghana, no one say your mentality, no, our near be bring on your catchy. Because elsewhere, Abia, Mampenini, Akase, and there a clean up exercise day. Everybody must be involved. But from onset in Ankasa, the presidency in Ankasa Feli.
Okay.
Why must you declare Friday your working day? Say, die, they could see room. You be say fellas kwachu for so no na kasa de ma ban say holiday or senior holiday. That's an holiday dia. Why no na ekwaye clean up exercise no. So the failure be baby a presidency in Ankasa choosing that day. Say Friday. No be in the bank here adwuma I say. Now MP wakobo awura say. Na so nkomo bonus sum kra because say your tier office adwuma enye holiday. Presidency in Ankasa nim say enye holiday. No abawura bank wa be ka say adenti ne MP. Air Force. Maybe Air Force. Even though I say so be adding a huge bank alcohol, no. Maybe in a nice way. Maybe a wakasa dia chomzo. Exercise here because you say bank for and then human, then your holiday, but at least a big cranoa say sponsorship be na mo de baba na nke bi amoso fan crofo and when you have more year and I say movie crowd joining and be so inside the year juma in a nice way. But it's like you are forcing them say emra be na ka say even though Mampenini to me issue executive powers, to me and also issue executive instrument to me but this thing no, it is not an executive powers and an instrument when in terms of emergency and Mampenini to me issue that executive idea to me but when you emergency abro so say ube to me aka say your say obi organ habiano ompia bontene abra ye nyina ye bicha anwasem bisa say holiday and enye holiday na enye holiday etina mebo na nka radio stations ni TV stations e wa adwuma ye adwuma no na wa bo awura set no so na ga say adenti na mote mo kasa obi abo wasum kra moja afa hwinim o hwe ade wa pini ho ade na mo ye na nkasa ya de papa bare ya nhyase yi e na Ghana no so no ye wa adwene bi we etim say bibia ye na partisan bibia ye na partisan etu ube kom no ebi kura na either manager na say managers o area or no fee say nye on support the abane
because NPP
yes on support the abane ye ntino she or he doesn't see the need say so de no kokko che sa de mu e no man kokoduru ye but we yi sa na mani free mu I think say people did well somebody like Honorable Ahmed is it yeah. I think he did well because also the video be trend or call baby na woman say moto no de na wode bre ya bre no ka chen say me pe baby papa mo atena aduane na wo bi sam me frɛ aduane mfa mra eti some e de omo ho jim over from yesterday eno ahụ keka na nekra mampanyin mitie na wie eno ahụ keka na omo de ye na nye the same as today eno anu de nipa pe even though eno akra na ye working day no nkrofo pie more than enne oba ya santema nkran de nkrofo ye pa ba Ashanti region ha I was having a video bia na honorable fancy regional minister na say am rekura na senka ade senka de aye no kra no adofun bi ni saa jirigogo adobi oye na adwene so kwa akodo na mi hu se no minister baby a wododo mpese mi hu na me de kire ona bi say saa baby a na minister dodo yi no ho no sabe ensuo ebe na fa ho ha hwe ni ni wo de na me kire baby a na minister akoto a wodo o ba ni o wo de minister ebe ni wo de wo na wo hwe na ha bi etiefo ntimi hwe na mpese kwa akokoduru baby a na odo no na ma hu se leaders na nga zuba so ne gina ho no na de obekwa ko hu baby a omokoto a na omodo ha
That's also obi compound
loans so na we want to you see this edi you see eno na maya na enipa bebre no from so omo no fa omo magim omo pese omo magim no
ba ko da man kwe o hwe de akofa saa de we nya ba eyensuo na yesom say kro no mu ofin yenko clean up inside ana yesom say ensuo na yiri ana mo se yenko titi gates mu mo nim pepe so say enya gates mu na asio eye mo ana mama kwa engineers planners mo to ton ensase so mo sa
yes asa ya yire frade na ye ko no one say the difference what the see any the usual clean up exercise no two games all together ya sasa because say yes you okay ekroma e finti e ko prapra ba we ni de nya kroma aye fiu gates na nsuo drains na entimi nkono ne yekoy okay he fa ne yetimi identify ya ehu se ye wa Ashanti region ha he na nsuo no to a ekwifa saa amena no mu asi no we should be specific and go there but rather to say be na minister tia no otetiti ho nsuo to e fa ho etu bo hu se nsuo be sa to se ne enne ye eguso ayeye se nsuo no ye fefefe opa ye mompaye they say en challenge nyame se o de nsuo ba konsanto ne hwa de nsuo be sa yiri because it is not near the right thing no ye no ye koye ade for me wa ade no the right thing anka say no ye dodo ye no hu si ye budan bi na asi nsuo mu kwan
ese nka ma ye market say da bro 1000 so mu omunya mu
it is onya mu no no dia there is no way nsuo to still nsuo ni ntimi fa ntina me ga say ne nsuo sa to a no matter the cleaning na ye because ye koye ye de ya honidie ehudwumadie ne ekodi enye drainage ho asem ensuiri ho adwuma ne ye ya ahonidie ho asem yanko ye ensuiri me wa problem na abasesi ne ye ensuiri it is a president ebetumi the nurse form MMDCs betumi the nurse form regional ministers betumi the nurse form nadmo ameka say ya na authority nadmo otumi so otumi budagu nadmo otumi so otumi ye demolition emane ye ene authority they must step their foot on the ground no muntumi bubu ba bia yesi dan yesi a sebe ye nsuo kwan mu ne ye makwan ma nsuo ni na ye nya ba bi ye tikumase akwa me nkroma suapon mu nsuo yiri wo ho na nsen
yes
ene omo prapra what is o makoye bibi wo ho e kire se ba bia e ma nsuo ni yiri ye no gata no na mu asi ana se den na mu asi omo koye bio they didn't do anything this nsuo to na sa flood wo ho a no aka se eyeduabo no aka se na ntwie na obi asie no ana enye bibia niema bi wo ho a ade ye yankasa ne yenya niema ne ye e de clean up exercise na de me no e bia nkran na nsuo no fa omo no omo engage mo ba ya regime ma de me kra de me apa se me de mani ehunu se omo ye bi de me hu bi
abusiafo ote kwadwo amankwa Fauzi enka medin de Shaibula Sisi osim be manager camera ki esa dada video ni na ma'am say some of the last batch of comments na yeah what the message ba ni ntimi ankan we say Israel was say the base we should stop talking about that indisciplined MPP and let's talk about the real leaders Honorable Ken Vision okay me da say. And we say, won't me people said it is Baumia who sponsored the party. Why they are not going to him? Okay, Obiso at the end. And Paul Anchibush, I said, if they throw a ball into a wall, it will surely bounce back to you. Okay, Obiso. And Jorgan said the base Ghana first savior, the base Akron so the base. Fantastic. Okay, and of course the base Ghana first, the base jobs for the youth for Ken for President 2028. And I with Shabu, you have listened to the former Swami and MCE talking twice about Honorable Ken. When you mente, minimum say video me who we are not cutting. Second and $1 million contest. And another video there. Wait me send it at the Abuja for Fasadama Osen Bema. I mean the Shabu like see what you call Jama for Zinka. You be share Yameboa Dafofro.